Hello again, everybody. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Feathered Indians by Tyler Childers. As you can see here, this week I have been randomizing every song I listen to. So I took all my requests, I put them into a Google Sheet, and I hit the randomize button 3 times. The top result is what I'm listening to for that day. So here we are, Tyler Childers, Feathered Indians. Obviously, this does come as a request, so if you'd like to make a request, leave it in the comments. At this point, I've heard plenty of Tyler Childers, really love his music. I think the last song I heard from him was Purgatory, and man, I listen to that song very frequently at this point, probably one of my favorites from him. So I do notice this is off the same album, hope it holds up, and I enjoy it just as much. But here we go. This is Tyler Childers, Feathered Indians. Very excited for this. Let me find the right tab. I know you can't see it here. You only see 2 tabs open. I have like a billion tabs open right now in other windows. So here we go. This is a live performance, by the way.
Then I wouldn't have came stone to the house. Such an angel, too fucked up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't anybody told you that them things are bad? Many folks reward me. There's been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. I go careless through the thorn just to hold her for a minute, though it leave me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight.
That was cool. I like that a lot. A little bit different than what I was expecting. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit closer to Purgatory. I thought that was a really fun song, and I would have loved to see him sort of recreate that energy. But I think this really speaks to kind of some of his versatility. He can make a much more sort of emotional and introspective song like this one, but then he can also make fun songs like Purgatory or Charleston Girl or some of the other songs I've heard from him. So, two sides of the same coin, but I love it. So a lot of great stuff here. This actually has been a pretty popular request for Childers, so I think it's about time we got to it, and I enjoyed it. I can see why it was requested so much. Just a very smooth song. It was a great listen, a lot of enjoyable parts. So let's break it down like we always do, of course, starting with the lyrics. Some great things to say here about the lyrics. I really enjoyed what he wrote here. So, well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. So he wears a big old belt buckle, I assume. There are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. Are there like little Indians on his belt buckle, I'm assuming? Apparently Tyler often wears a large red man chewing tobacco belt buckle that features a large embossed image of a Native American in a headdress. Okay. We later learned that the girl in the song is religious, so he had to remain clothed all night while she cuddled up to him, his red band buckle pressed into the girl's thigh. That makes sense. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have come stoned to the house of such an angel, too fucked up to get back home. That's a cool line, honestly. But at the same time, it sort of makes me scratch my head, because it's like, well, why sacrifice being yourself just because the person you want to be with is religious? Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof, she asked, ain't anybody told you that then things are bad for you? I said, many folks have warned me. There's been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. So basically saying, like, he's smoking. She says those things are bad for you. Basically, the idea is that she is sort of the religious, like, clean American girl, if you will, and he's sort of the rebel bad boy and whatever, right? So it's like, she's Christian, religious, or what have you. He gets high. I mean, you can be religious and get high, but, he gets high. She's clean and whatever. He smokes cigarettes. But I think here at the end he's saying, like, I could potentially give this up for you, right? But up till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. So he's kind of saying I can leave everything else behind, but like smoking is like the one thing I still have. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Very sweet. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raced, like a little feathered Indian calling out the clouds for rain. I'd go running through the thicket, I'd go careless through the thorns, just to hold her for a minute, though it'd leave me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along, honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Very sweet song. And from a lyrical standpoint, it's a little different. It's not your just straightforward country love song. I think, he throws his own little spin on there that I think adds a lot of fun to it. A lot of lines in there that you're just like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So, lyrically, I give it 2 thumbs up. I thought it was great. As far as the instrumentation goes, I really enjoyed seeing Tyler play the guitar here. I mean, he had it was fine. I think what really added a lot to the song was the bass, provided a really nice groove, and you could see the bass player there. The drums were a little, subdued, but I think really worked for what the song was going for. And then the slide guitar, I think, really did some good in this song. So really adding that sort of country sound, that country feel to it. So overall, a very great sound, a very good song. Instrumentally, it was very proficient. Of course, Tyler, and vocally, Tyler always sounds great. I think, to me, his vocal performance always stand out, where it's like, man, I want to hear this guy sing some more. I mean, he just has a great voice that makes you want to tune in, and you feel sort of the authenticity, the spirit, the the life, the heart just kind of flowing from his words. I've said that pretty much for every song that I've heard from him, or if I haven't said it, I've definitely felt it. So overall, really enjoyed what he did here. I give it 2 thumbs up, both instrumentally and vocally. And then, of course, replay value. With Tyler Childers, every song I hear by him goes on my playlist. There's just something about it. Again, I think it's the authenticity. It's the heart. It's that feeling that you get where you're like, this is some good music that I'm listening to. This is someone with sort of a vision, a story to tell, and they are here telling their story, and it's such a fun time to listen to it. So for replay value, it is going on the playlist. I give it 2 thumbs up there as well. Overall, a fantastic request. So thank you for the people who have been requesting this one. Really enjoyed it. As always, if you would like to make a request as well, leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the music, go support the artist. Go listen to their music as much as you can and wherever you can. One place you can definitely find some Tyler Childers is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. It has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. And, of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, before I let you go, let's decide, what are we listening to next time? So I'm going to go here to the randomizer. Let's randomize it. 1 and 2 and 3. All right, looks like we're listening to Coheed and Cambria's Mother Superior acoustic version. So very excited to get to that. I do know Mother Superior, but it'll be interesting to hear the acoustic version for a change. So, all right, that's it for me. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.